Hi guys, and welcome to this video. What can I say? Oh, it's the end of the Siouxsie tour. It's been an amazing year, my goodness, unbelievable to be back on the scene playing with Siouxsie after about 12 years or something like that. And we finished with two amazing gigs at the Troxy in London, which was the first cinema, I believe, to ever show King Kong. Now, whether that was just in London or the whole country, I don't know. But anyway, amazing Art Deco venue, very, very cool. We had plenty of friends that came along, from our local area. My girlfriend came along as well, Emma, which was superb. She came on the Wednesday. And we also had people there. We had Bobby Gillespie came along from Primal Scream. Charlene, I can't remember her surname, from Texas. And there was a fella from Green Day there as well. Tim Burgess from the Charlatans, not name dropping, but these people all rate and love Siouxsie, and they all came along to see the show. So that's cool. And just to say, I've got a plaster here. This links to the Troxy, by the way. Because Steve Evans, the MD in the band, who's the fella at the back, who's running the machinery, playing accordion, playing percussion, playing guitar, singing, doing all the bits. He's our stellar MD. He gave me this plaster because just before I started filming, I actually cut my finger stupidly by just one of my other nails. I just scraped it and it just won't stop bleeding. So, and also this links to the Troxy because, not just Steve, but because this was given to me on the second night we played there. Because on the first night, I managed to play so hard that I cut myself here. Because I play traditional grip and the stick goes through sort of here. I haven't got a stick to show you. And I played so hard that I actually made it bleed, which is very punk, I suppose, and rock and roll, bleeding all over the drum. And the other side of that was I actually got told off by Wee Davis, who's my drum tech, who's just an amazing guy, and spent a lot of time hanging with him, and he's become like a friend, a beautiful relationship. Told me off because I was pitting my drum heads. Now the 16-inch floor tom and the 13-inch rack tom, they get most of the pounding, I guess, on some of the songs like Happy House, Sin of My Heart. I'm not saying the 12, which is the one in front of me, and the 18, which is the second floor tom, don't, but they don't get as much service as those other two heads. So I was actually pitting them quite a lot. So even though I'm not a heavy drummer, really, I guess when you're into it in the field of battle, you kind of more excited, the adrenaline's pumping and it's the drama. And I guess I get into it, and I actually ended up pitting some of the heads. And the runner from the Troxy was always being sent back to John Henry's to get more drum heads for me. So apologies for that. But maybe Remo just aren't making them strong enough these days. But anyway, yeah. So the audiences were great. Both Wednesday and Thursday were sold out. They sold out within 10 minutes when they were put up for sale back in June or whatever. And I know a lot of fans were gutted because they couldn't get tickets. And I think we probably could have done 4 or 5 nights, to be honest, quite easily with the demand for tickets. But anyway, as I say, we had lovely time at those gigs. We managed to bring a different kind of drama to the show by having the dancers beforehand. This was all Sue's idea. And the immersive experience of them wandering around the audience, which of course we couldn't really see because we were backstage. You don't want to sort of go out with all your makeup on and burst the bubble of people seeing you wandering around before your show. It's not really a thing. But that I heard from not just my girlfriend, but for people who saw it, obviously from out front, saying what a spectacle it was. And then of course we came on and started night shift with the curtain being shut. And then the second curtain, which I can't remember what they call it now, it's like a gauze type thing with some animation of Siouxsie on it, and then it lifts up ready for the chorus. It was just drama. It was like, yes. And of course we knew it was our last 2 shows for the year, so the band, who anyway were on fire, were definitely on fire for these last 2 shows, and we gave it our all. I'd just like to say, really, I'll try and keep this brief, but thank you to everybody, not just the audiences, because you guys came out and made the show amazing. Otherwise we just stood there playing to ourselves, it's a rehearsal. So whatever country you came along that you watched us, thank you for coming. That's from all of us. You made it an amazing experience, and there's so much to remember, from Pasadena, to the first gig that we did of the first 3 in Europe, to the last 2 we've just done in Troxy, to the amazing festivals we've done, Tynemouth, playing on that castle site, just as the sun was coming down. Just so many beautiful experiences. So thank you to all you guys. You were great, and all the lovely texts and emails we've been receiving from you. I've had them on my socials and also emails from you guys. It's been great. You love the band and we love you back, and thank you for accepting us back again after the Manta Ray tour. It's nice. And with the new guy, Chris, as well. So we've got Chris, we've got Joe, and we've got Steve. They're close mates, they're like brothers. So I'd like to thank them. Obviously, Siouxsie goes without saying, Siouxsie and Doug, amazing. All our crew, from Gabriel, Daniel, Steve, Paula, Nikki, Sue, Pete, Mark, Ant, you know, everybody, Joss, everyone who's helped. Wee Davis, of course, I've mentioned already. Just all of them are just amazing people and top of their game, and make it easy for us to go out on stage and give you the show that you need. And then you give us that reception, and then it all feeds each other. So just wonderful. Because this gig kind of means the world to me. It was the first gig that really put me up on a level where Rhythm Magazine wanted to interview me, and Modern Drummer and Drummer Magazine, which isn't around anymore. And it just elevated me to another level, which I've managed to keep going. But I always cite Sue as really being that first chance to do that, being on Jules Holland and Jonathan Ross show and all these things. It just allowed me something else. And when we got the idea back together again, being told by Steve, the MD, that it's your chair, you are Siouxsie's drummer, you know, Budgie and Kenny in the Banshees, that was a thing. Obviously a massive deal, but when she's solo, which she has been since 2006, you're the man. And it's just like, whoa. And it's just great. So sometimes when I'm out there playing and I look out to the audiences, I just feel not lucky, but I just feel blessed to be having that life. It's incredible, and all that love. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. So there we go. This ends my little catch up about the Siouxsie stuff. If you've got any more questions, please let me know. You can always email me here, or you could leave a message down below. And as I say, if you're a Siouxsie fan, drum fan, or a Rob fan, or whatever fan you are, and you're watching this, as ever, thanks for watching and sharing. Please like, please subscribe, please share it to anybody who you know, all you Siouxsie fans that might get something from this, and drummy people as well. So as I say, thank you so much. I'm going to keep waffling if I keep filming, so I'll finish it. It's been a great year, very emotional. You've all been amazing. I'm going to miss the whole experience, but you know, watch this space. I'm sure there'll be more to come next year. So that concludes this video, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm going to go and cry now. No, I'm going to go and, what am I going to do? Who cares? I'm going to go and do something. And I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.